Okay, what's up guys, Team Baby here. Haven't posted in a little while, so I just decided to do a Shaddoll list on my deck. I've been doing very good at regionals. I made this deck do very well against clipboards, which tends to be my only bad matchup usually. Besides Shaddolls, which I can't quite find how to make the deck better against both. But I side pretty heavy against Shaddolls, so yeah. I'll just show you. I'm gonna go through the side, or not the side. No, I'm gonna go through the extra, and then of course the main first, and then the side deck. So we're gonna get a whole deck overview. Okay. So going 3 beast. Now, oh, not centered. Now this card is extremely good. It's just adds the draw to hand. 90% of the time, it's what you special with Falco, just to get that draw. It works extremely well, especially you definitely want to play it at 3. Okay, 3 Squamata. Having that destroy effect and the effect where you send one to the grave, so you can mathematician it, then send core or send a fusion if you need to add one to hand. It works very well at 3. 2 dragon. Now, I need to bump this up to 3, because although last week at my locals I did go undefeated, I tied I drew one game because I didn't have a 3rd dragon and I couldn't pop the back row, and it really screwed me. So I need to put in a 3rd dragon just because it's very good for popping back row, so it's an easy way to get out of vanities with Sinister or anything else that sounds like Squamata or anything, you know. It's good to pop back row, returns to hand, so I need to bump this up to 3 really bad. I have a feeling I already know what I'm going to take out. I'm going to end up taking out Warning for it, but I just don't know if I want to yet, because Warning did help me a lot also, but I feel like I would have won the games that I lost if it was for if I had more dragons. Now 2 Falco. I went to a card store in Sacramento called Metropolis, and I played. And when I played, I only had 1 Falco. Now that day, I won 1 game. I did terrible. I had 1 Falco, 2 Econ, I mained 2 Max Change 2, and the deck just did terrible. Like, dead hands every game. I completely flopped. Okay? So, if anyone tells you to play 1 Falco, don't do it, because this just adds so much help later in the game, especially when you're playing against a deck like Burning Abyss that can just sit there and stall you out for so long, especially with that stupid ass level 3 bird thing. Can't remember the name of it at the moment, but yeah, this definitely adds a lot of speed later on in the game when you can special summon your fusions from the grave. 2 Hedgehog. Don't like it at 1. Don't like it at 3. I like it at 2. It's a good card to set and then add to your hand if you have to, and also if it's not a bad card to fusion with, obviously. You add one to your hand, so you don't minus off using it as a fusion whatsoever. Well, as most of them, you don't. Now, 2 Mathematician. I see most people playing 3, but I don't like playing 3 simply because I don't like having it in my hand late game when I don't need to have it. Especially since I am playing 3 Sinisters, I find playing 2 Mathematician to be, I find playing 3 Mathematician to be pointless. I'm a little out of my mind right now. I don't know why. I'm talking weird, but yeah. 3 Wave Burster. Now, next format, I'm probably going to change the deck a lot, and this may be what goes. But I'm going to end up putting in 3 effect failures instead for Nekroz. Now, that's also going to change the extra deck, considering that's a level 1 tuner, and that gets rid of most of my rank 4 plays. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end up putting in 3 effect veilers against the nekloths, and yeah, and then obviously 3 wave bursters, the 1 collapser, 1 BLS, just standard. Okay, so that was the monster lineup. Now onto the spells. 3 Shaddoll fusion. This actually, in my opinion, is not as good as El Shaddoll fusion. With El Shaddoll fusion, you get off the OTK a lot easier, and you can use it on your opponent's turn. You can +1 if they MST it, and I like El Shaddoll fusion a lot more, just because if they don't have the extra deck card in the field, it's pretty much like I'm using polymerization. So Shaddoll fusion is good, but I prefer El Shaddoll fusion, honestly. Now, 1 Neff, 2 Hidden Armory, 1 Snatch Steal. Now, I play the Neff, well, the equipped, I guess, thing that you do with the Shaddolls. Now, with the Hidden Armories, it's just broke. Because if you have to add Neff from grave or deck, you can. But it's mostly for Snatch Steal. You add Snatch Steal from your deck or the grave to your hand, and that's completely nuts, considering that I'm practically playing 3 Snatch Steals. I won top 8 against Clipworts at locals, and this Hidden Army with Snatch Steal and Neff, if you need it, is crazy. No, I do only play 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. I'm going to put in the 3rd Dragon, so it would make more sense I don't play a 3rd MST. But I don't play 3 MSTs because I play Dragon with Sinister Shadow Games, with Mathematician, with Squamata. So I have plenty of popping power when I need it. But that's why I need the 3rd Dragon, because I play all those cards. So playing that 3rd Dragon would help me a lot. Just the 1-ofs for the last bit of the spells. 1 Allure, 1 Soul Charge, and 1 Foolish. Now onto the traps. The 3 Sinister Shadow Games that I was telling you about. This card is completely nuts, in my opinion at least. Pretty much 90% of the time you're going to want to activate it during your end phase. And you're either going to send Falco or something, you want to plus off of, but usually I send Falco. Flip it, send Falco. Falco's effect, special summon it on your opponent's turn, and then next turn flip it and get the summon off. Or if you already have a Falco set, you can use Sinister Shadow Game effect, and then flip it, and then this card is just so awesome. Especially, I love it paired with Dragon, which is why I'm going to play the 3rd Dragon. Paired with Dragon, it's awesome, because it's destroyed by card effect, so, goes to grave. I don't know if I have enough battery on my phone, because I am using my phone Oki rigged thing to do this, so don't know if I have enough for extra, but I'll probably just end up editing it. 2 Shaddoll Core, that's another card that I can send with Sinister Shadow Games, so, yeah, and it also acts as a monster. The 19 defense actually saved me a few times in tourney. And then just 1 Solemn Warning. But like I said, I'm probably going to take that Solemn Warning out for a 3rd Judgment. Or 3rd Judgment. I wish. I'm probably going to take the Warning out for a 3rd Dragon. But I could end up taking something else out because Warning is very helpful in situations where I just can't get rid of things. That's it for the main deck. 40 cards. Standard. But pretty much I'm playing, let me think, 34, yeah, I'm pretty much playing 34 with Sinister Shadow Games if I go Dragon, or if I go Sinister Shadow Games Beast, draw 1, or Swada, send 1. Sinister Shadow Games thins the deck out like hell, and I love it. Okay, now onto the extra. Almost did it down. 3 Shaddoll construct. It's pretty standard. Pretty much every single game I'm going through all 3 of these plus other ones. So you have to play 3. Especially when they're through Falco. That's why I like playing 2 Falcos, especially when they're from Grave late game if you have to. Because you do go through them pretty quickly. 2 Shaddoll Winda. There have been games where I've gone through all 3 constructs and both my Windas. But that's mostly against Burning Abyss when I'm trying to play aggro, because I pretty much have to, because they'll grind me out. 1 Grista, to be totally honest, I rarely go for this. Same with this guy, I rarely go for either of them. If I had to say which one of them was better, I would say he's much better, special summoning with core, because he has a higher attack and his effect's a bit better. But yeah. Now, 2 Dark Laws. I played 2 Dark Laws because I side 2 Master Change 2s. This actually won me a game against Dragon Ruler Plants, I guess. It was a really good deck, though. It was top 4. I ended up winning because I sided 2 Dark Laws, and that was awesome. Now, for the 4s, I only played 2 Silent Monarch, Black Ship of Corn. I'm probably going to replace this for a Castell. I let my buddy borrow my Castell. That's why this is in here right now. But replace the Black Ship of Corn with the Castell. Yeah. Now, 1 Acid Golem. I don't play any other 3s because I don't really need to. I would probably play Leviathan if I could, if anything else. But I love Acid Golem just because if there's something that has 3k attack that I can't get over, like if they got Skill Drain and some shit like, I don't know, Beast King, and I can't get over it, Acid Golem is awesome. He helps me get over annoying things like that. This is going to be an Arcanite Magician. Unfortunately, I cannot find one. This was pretty decent, just to add to my extra deck for tournament. I actually went for it twice. So, and it won me both of those games because it's just a beater. So it was actually pretty awesome going for this. And it's actually not too bad because, I mean, it has 27 attack. It's Earth, so you can go for the Earth Fusion. And it's actually not a bad card. Goyle Guardian, just pretty standard 6-star. And 1 Catastor. Pretty much replace the Catastor with any other 5-star you feel fits. But I prefer Catastor to get you out of tight situations. That's it for the extra deck. Now, I hope we have time before my phone dies for the side. I'm just going to go fast. 2 Ojama Trio for the Satellar / Burning Abyss. 2 and the band played on for Satellar. This card destroys Satellar, and I love it so much. 2 Fairy Wind for the, stupid ass Cleese. 3 Curse Shield, the Forbidden Spell for Cleese and the Mirror Match. 2 Mass Change 2s just against anything that plays off Grave. 1 Soul Release, side in the 3rd MST, and 2 Maxis. Another card that I was siding in for a little while that actually was a lot of help was Artifact Lancia. It's just a little card I found. Pretty much just prevents them from banishing cards for a turn. So it helps against decks that are banish heavy, I guess. It's just cool. I don't know if I would recommend putting it in, but you definitely could. That's pretty much it for the deck. Sorry about sounding weird, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little out of it right now. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you have anything that you would add to the deck, anything that you did different, I love for you to message me, leave a comment. We love hearing from you guys. So yeah, bye.